Hello, welcome to another video, and as you can see, it's a face cam, very different type of video. I had this idea, I had a grander idea about talking about what the best era of video gaming as a whole was, and then Lightfall came out and I kind of got lost playing that, so that did not happen. So we're doing a light version of that. Now, being a Call of Duty content creator, YouTuber, enthusiast, whatever you want to call me, I figured why not just do a tier list of all the Call of Duties that I've played in my life. Seems easy. Everyone's done it at some point, might as well jump up on the train. But as you can see with the tier list here, we have GOAT. There will be one game in GOAT, that's all it's allowed, that's my rules. Number one rule is that this is going to go first based off of my personal experience with these games. Not really as much how they're viewed looking back on them and whatnot, but more how I experience them and how I look back on them fondly. But I have GOAT, I have Good, Okay, Bad, Trash, and Vanguard. And then Never Played. Never Played is the first three Call of Duties. I was a small infant at the time and never played them. Along with Call of Duty 4. I know, please do not take away my Call of Duty license to post anything about, because in my opinion automatically doesn't matter because I never played Call of Duty 4. First up, Black Ops. Classic, it's going in the good tier. I don't think anyone would debate it in good tier. Some people might put it in their GOAT tier, that'd be perfectly fine, I understand it. Funny, when this game first came out I absolutely hated Black Ops, mainly because it was the direct year after Modern Warfare 2, and it was very different. The art style, the gunplay, the feel of everything, the leveling ups. A lot of Black Ops did a lot of different things, and at the time I was not a fan of it. And looking back, they did a lot of good things. Gun game and the wager matches were great. The campaign I played a few years ago, it was really good. So that's a bonus. I'm not going to really care too much about campaigns because it's Call of Duty at the end of the day. But yeah, so Black Ops, it's a classic, it goes in good tier. Call of Duty Ghosts. This one is where a controversy starts. And rule one is how I experienced this game. It's better than Black Ops. I know, I'm a crazy person. If the Call of Duty 4 Never Played thing ever got you to leave, this definitely got you to leave. But being honest, I don't know why I love Call of Duty Ghosts so much. I think it's just the time period of how old I was, and everyone I played with was just petering out of playing Call of Duty, like getting out of school and then going and playing Call of Duty all night. Ghost was like the last one with my friend group, and man, I don't know, I just have so many fond memories. The game felt so good to me for some reason. Looking back, they did so many stupid things. Some of the maps are just absolutely atrocious. The SATCOMs is the stupidest fucking idea I think they've ever decided to do. I'll never understand why they even thought that was a good idea. Extinction. I enjoyed Extinction. I know it's not zombies. It didn't really have a great shot because of that, because zombies was in like its heyday at that point. But I enjoyed it. I think if they stuck with Extinction for a little longer for the Infinity Ward games, it could have done a little better, but they ditched it after this game, and it is what it is. If you hate this game, I'm not the person to say you're wrong, because I'd understand it. I think mainly it was just the group of friends I was playing with at the time really bumped this up. I remember playing dodgeball with throwing knives in the one map. It had like the little outside tube with glass doors, and there was like a vivid line in the thing. Maybe it was a window you couldn't cross, but we would just throw throwing knives and play dodgeball. It was so fun. Next up is Cold War. I'm going to put Cold War in okay tier. It's fine. It's similar to Black Ops to me in that it followed a really influential Call of Duty Modern Warfare remake. Was a big change for the system, for the whole community, and then boom, Cold War came, did like a 180 with the art style, the gameplay, a lot of the feel. I'm pretty certain it was a different engine, at least it looks like it was a different engine. But the ranked play in Cold War I really enjoyed. Treyarch always does well with ranked play, so I didn't think Cold War was bad. Black Ops 2. If you are younger than me, you're going to be offended. It's going in okay, and it's going behind Cold War. I don't know if I said anything about it, but I'm gonna like have them set up so that my favorite's closer and so forth. I think Black Ops 2 is okay. This was the first Call of Duty that I kind of fell off a bit. I don't know. Black Ops 2 just didn't really do it for me. It had good maps. Some of its maps are absolutely classics in the Call of Duty world. The gunplay felt good. The guns were all good. There's some classic guns in there. Treyarch really did a lot of good things with this game. I don't know why, just me personally. Like, even the futuristic stuff, I think, is the perfect part. Or in Black Ops 2, I think it's the perfect amount of futuristic, where it's just the gadgets and stuff and not full-fledged people in fucking space or flying around the area just because. So, it's mid to me, though. I don't know. Just thinking back playing it, I didn't play it that much, and it's because I just didn't get that invested in the game. Black Ops 4. This one is slightly controversial of a game as a whole. If you talk to a bunch of different people in the community, I'm sure you get different answers. I'll put it above that because that's Blackout. That's what I'm thinking. People shit on Blackout now. When it first came out, it was pretty goddamn wild that Call of Duty actually made a BR and put it within a game. That definitely killed Blackout. If Blackout was a standalone thing, I think it would still be getting played to this day, just because you didn't have to purchase Black Ops 4 to get access to play Blackout. You know, they should have made Blackout free to play from the start to get as much people in as they could, but I don't know. The multiplayer I remember really liking. The ranked play I really liked. Overall, looking back, this was a Call of Duty I remember starting to get really hyped about, mainly for Blackout, but its multiplayer was pretty good. It wasn't anything special. The maps weren't anything special. It was cookie cutter simple, but it was a good breath of fresh air in a way. Black Ops 3, man, people from a certain generation are gonna absolutely hate me. This is a bad game. To me. If you love this game like it's your favorite game ever, that's perfectly fine. If you played this so much in high school or in Element, whenever you played it, I understand you putting this potentially in GOAT. There's a lot to this game. Zombies, I'm pretty sure, was at its best in Black Ops 3. I was never invested in zombies. Me and my friends never really played zombies. Like, we played Black Ops 1 Zombies, which was classic, probably the best zombies ever in my opinion. So that's why Black Ops 3 kind of just, the maps were mad, didn't seem to play well with the advanced movement to me, and the ones that were new, that were like made for it, just weren't interesting to me. The gunplay was fine, the guns weren't that interesting. They did a lot with this. They had a lot of customization. They had loot boxes, which was kind of shitty at times, where you'd have to buy loot boxes to get access to new guns that they put in the game. Like, it's funny thinking about that now, where it's like, you go through the battle pass, and if you don't get it, you get a challenge type thing, rather than then it's just like, oh yeah, if this casino says you get it, you get it. This lottery ticket gives it to you, I guess you get it. Infinite Warfare is next. I'm going to put that in bad below Black Ops 3. If you want to put that in trash, also if the face cam ended and my audio sounds a little different now, I'm pretty sure my camera just died. Is what it is. It's been hectic trying to get this fucking camera and face cam to work and everything, so. But next up is World War II. I'm gonna put this in bad, but at the better end of bad. If you put this in trash too, I believe it. This game was the first game that really got me to come back to Call of Duty and like play it a bunch, be heavy invested, because they got rid of the futuristic. That really turned me off. This I really liked, but the problem with World War II is that the content got stale so quick because it's like a World War II shooter. I don't know. The game did some things right. Basically, getting rid of futuristic maps, or futuristic movement, sorry. But other than that, it was very bland. The communal hut thing was the stupidest fucking idea Call of Duty ever made. They tried to copy Destiny for some odd reason. I don't know. I guess they wanted to let you sit there and watch fucking loot boxes drop down like it's a missile and give you 3 fucking pistol grips. Next up, Advanced Warfare. This is going easily in the trash category. This is a fucking trash Call of Duty in my opinion. I'm sorry. It has no redeeming qualities to me. I hated the maps. I hated the movement. The guns didn't feel great. The movement really turned me off with Advanced Warfare though. It seemed the most janky of the series ever to me. I don't know. I really didn't like the movement. It really turned me off. It made the gunplay feel worse and worse. The maps didn't feel really good. Pretty sure Detroit was like the most known good map. Like I didn't. So much of this game I did not like at all. Next up, Call of Duty Vanguard. I don't think there should be any questions asked that Vanguard's in Vanguard. It's easily the worst Call of Duty. Like that's all that needs to be said. Ooh, here's a fun one. Modern Warfare 3. The successor to Modern Warfare 2. Where should I put it? GOAT? I feel very comfortable putting Modern Warfare 3 as good. The best of good for now. Modern Warfare 3 was literally just Modern Warfare 2 with even more stuff added. They added weapon levels, if you remember. A lot of the maps were actually pretty decent. They weren't game-changing maps. They had some bad ones, but they had some pretty good ones. They have one that's like a train station. I remember that one pretty good. But honestly, it was a heavier content Modern Warfare 2 and less crazy. They didn't let the game go fully crazy. Though it still was pretty batshit crazy. It was arcadey. It was a lot of fun. That game, that was near the end to me of Call of Duty's best peak era. It was Modern Warfare 2. It gets overlooked because of Modern Warfare 2. Or did I say, Modern Warfare 3 gets overlooked because of Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2's around that time. I think, if I'm remembering the timeline correctly. But don't sleep on this game. This game was really good. It was really fun. Next up, we have Modern Warfare 2 2022. Where should I put this? I'm going to let you know it's not GOAT. I feel confident in putting it as good, but not better than Black Ops, Ghost, or Modern Warfare 3. I think it is a good game. They made a lot of good changes. It feels really good. The gunplay feels really good. It's very realistic. They could go more arcadey for some stuff, I think, for sure, just to add a little fun aspect to the game. But the camo grind that they changed to is a great innovation. Gets people to keep coming in to play. But overall, I think Modern Warfare 2 I think it's been a really good game. I think it was a revelation for Call of Duty these last 3 years. The Infinity Ward's pretty much carrying. Infinity Ward and Raven are pretty much carrying Call of Duty. Treyarch's not dropping the ball, but they're just kind of doing basic things, it feels like, and Sledgehammer's the worst fucking developer, and they're almost as bad as 343. And then we have the original Modern Warfare 2, and this one to me is quite easily the GOAT. It's the best Call of Duty to me. It will never be topped. Nostalgia plays a factor in that, but since it has this pedestal now, I don't think anything's ever going to knock it off of it. I have so many fun memories with my friends, and it's not even just playing the normal multiplayer. I remember playing things like Michael Myers, hide and seek, all that kind of dumb private game stuff, quick scope lobbies on Rust just for shits. Like, you don't see that stuff really at all anymore. That aspect just kind of seems lost in a lot of ways. The community is a lot different, and it had stupid shit. It had the one-man army noob tubers, and then never updated the game. But it's crazy that they never updated this game, and it still turned out to be fucking perfect and the best Call of Duty ever made. Like, what a game. Ooh, Modern Warfare 2019. I think this goes in good. I could put... I'm going to put it in good. I'm going to put it behind this. What bumps it up to good to me is the fact that it kind of revitalized Call of Duty. It brought back to the mainstream. It had so much hype around it. They know what their biggest thing is, and it's this trilogy is their fucking bread and butter trilogy, with Black Ops as their number 2 bread and butter trilogy. They got away from this for a while, come back to it, boom. Huge success again. Both of these games. But I remember the multiplayer it had its issues. It was way too realistic, with people literally just cranking their headsets, hiding in corners and shit. It was terrible for that stuff. The maps weren't very good. I didn't really like a lot of the maps. That's why it's definitely below Modern Warfare 2, but it's good. It's not so much better than these, but it's so much better than these ones. Next is World at War. Ooh, this is a fun one. I think, is it better than Ghosts? I'm gonna put it here. I think World at War is better than the 2 new Modern Warfares. It's classic. It really was in with the environment, and the theme of World at War. The theme of World War II was really there with the maps and the guns, the feel, the voice lines playing multiplayer. Like, those little things just add up so much, especially for all these older games. It's weird that they have moved away from so many of the voice lines and really made these games fun. World at War did some things. It was fun. It was basic because that was the time that Call of Duty was still very basic, but it did World War II really well. So it's definitely... World at War is a good game. You should definitely go back and try it if you've never played that. Warzone 2. This is a weird one because I've barely played Warzone 2, so I feel inclined to put it here. But I have played it. I'd feel disingenuous putting it in bad territory just because I don't really know. I know they changed a lot from Warzone, the original. So I'm going to put it in never play just because I don't feel as though I have played that game enough to critique it in any sort of way. The last one is Warzone. I think Warzone definitely can go in good category. And I think it's better than World at War. I don't think it's a classic like Black Ops, Ghosts. Yeah, I know everyone thinks that's a classic. Modern Warfare 2 and 3. It set Call of Duty ablaze with Battle Royales. It really did Battle Royales good for a really good Call of Duty twist on it. They innovated in a lot of ways. They did a lot of good things. The feel, this engine, Modern Warfare engine felt perfect for this. Verdansk, people I think have rose-tinted glasses with Verdansk. I don't think it's as good as people like to remember. But yeah, I think this is my final tier list. I think I feel good. I feel like maybe this should go here. Just because good felt a little heavy. So I'm going to move Modern Warfare down to okay. It's right there. Like, it is right there. It's better than Cold War for sure. But Vanguard, terrible. Advanced Warfare is the worst, actually, game I played at all. And I apologize for the Black Ops 3 lovers, but that game sucks. And the Black Ops 2 lovers. It's okay. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video. That's my tier list. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of the Call of Duty games and the franchise as a whole? Let me know where you'd move certain things. Call me an idiot. Call me a genius. I don't know. I don't think I have too many hot takes. I mean, I can see one that's a definite hot take, but I'm sticking with it. Call of Duty Ghosts is a good fucking game. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was pretty different. Felt good. I hope the face cam part didn't completely fuck up. We'll see. But please consider leaving a like if you enjoyed. Please consider subscribing. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we'll keep posting Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. But yeah, that's going to do it. Peace out.